You reap what you sow. The result is based on our own action. If you want to become a great singer, you have to practice singing. If you practice drawing, and if you go to a stage and start singing, how will you get success as a singer? Whatever you sow, that only you will reap. You cannot sow a groundnut seed and expect paddy crop. Not at all possible. In the same way, first of all, we have to define our goal and then design our action. Then definitely we will be able to achieve. But it will not happen in a single day. If we sow the seed today and expect the crop tomorrow, it will never happen. And there will be so many reeds. We have to remove those reeds and we have to be very, very carefully nurture that crop. Then only we can get that paddy grown and the harvest happen. In the same way, consistent, continuous effort is definitely required. But before that, we have to analyze and understand our own skill. Let us do some groundwork, get some suggestion from our friends. And based on that, analyzing our own skill internally, let us design and define our goal. Then definitely we will be able to reach. Whatever we sow, definitely that will be reaped. There is no doubt about that. But nurturing is equivalent to training. In the case of crop, you are nurturing that. In the case of your goal, you are training for that. That training should be continuous and consistent. Then definitely whatever you want to achieve, you will reach. Problems will be there, mistakes will be there. Let us learn lessons and proceed. We will definitely reap. All the best. A stitch in time saves nine. Of course, immediate action is required. We should not procrastinate. This procrastination is a very, very dangerous disease. Once you get into that, it is very difficult to get out of to get cured of that disease. And also, whatever you want to do, start immediately. For example, if you want to do exercise to reduce your belly as well as your sugar level, you have to start it. Just planning to keep the alarm at 5 o'clock and switching it off at 5 o'clock and then again sleeping won't do. A stitching time is required. You have to immediately get up and start doing that exercise. Otherwise, your sugar level will also go up and your belly level will also go up and you will end in getting yourself admitted in a hospital. And then financial management. Just 100 rupees, yeah, no problem. Just 200 rupees, this Blinkit. Let us get it, whether you want it or not. Just because the other person has bought it, you buy something which is not at all required for you. In this way, every day 100, 200, it gets accumulated to thousands of thousands. And at last your bank balance goes to nil balance. And you get a notice from bank that they are going to charge this much of amount as penalty for not maintaining the minimum balance. And then relationship. If you have committed a mistake, say sorry immediately, a stitch in time. If you postpone that, the other person will be waiting for time to take revenge on you. It will become a great fight between you after some time. Your friend becomes an enemy because of your postponement of that saying sorry, a stitch in time, not done. Take any example of your action, plan, not the real action. You plan so many things, but you don't start. We all have that starting trouble. If you don't start, then definitely it will cost more, either financially or health-wise. So please be careful. A stitch in time always saves nine. When your purpose is clear, your persistence becomes stronger. The main problem is that we are not able to identify our own purpose. Yeah. We start one project. After some time, we start another project. After some time, we start one more project. We alternate among these projects. We are not clear which project we want to do and which project we want to complete. Just because we are interested in something, we start immediately. For example, in our personal life, we might want to become a writer, we might want to become a speaker, we might want to become a singer. If you want to become a writer, you have to think, you have to read many articles or stories written by other writers. But without analyzing all these things, we just start taking a blank paper and then start looking at it. The blank paper will remain as blank paper. We will not write anything. In the same way, if we want to become a singer, we have to listen songs and we have to practice. But without that, we start dreaming about we becoming a singer. In the same way, whatever we want to do, either personally or professionally, we don't analyze it and we don't want to take steps to achieve that purpose. We want everything to happen immediately. There is no free lunch in this world. We have to work hard to achieve everything. For that, we need to have our purpose clear. And then this persistence. If we have our clarity in our purpose, then we will start doing it persistently. This persistence will definitely become stronger if we have that purpose clear. If you are very clear that we want to become a singer, we will start practicing singing again and again. That persistence will become stronger, of course. Hence, have a clear purpose. Persist. You will win. Why boredom is underrated? The reason is that we don't know the value of the boredom. We try to remove the boredom by doing some inefficient activities like opening the fridge, opening the WhatsApp, opening the YouTube. If you open the fridge, you will see that there are few cheese packets, few milk packets, few chocolates. You might get tempted to eat that chocolate, which is already expired. You might get some stomach problem. And then if you open the WhatsApp messages, you will see a lot of thanks, good morning, hi, how are you, lots of messages. That will increase your boredom, of course. If you open the YouTube, you might see something about a person in Alaska who is surviving without food. You may be curious to know and you get into that and you get more bored. That is how our regular activities to remove the boredom happen, which increases the boredom. That is why we are underrating the boredom. But boredom has real value. Only thing is that we have to think different solution to remove boredom. You don't need to do anything. You just stay idle. Just see the sky, see the birds, see the trees through the window. A word of caution. Don't do that continuously for more than an hour. Your family members might get worried and they might call the doctor. In between, you say something like, oh, the nature is beautiful. Look at the birds, they are flying. What else they do? They will fly. But in you, just tell whatever comes to your mind while noticing the nature. You might get some bright idea. You might get a poetry. Who knows? There is a poet inside you. That might come out when you sit idle and watch the nature. Don't get into all these type of WhatsApp, YouTube activities continuously. Your boredom will definitely get increased. And choose the right activity. You will find out that blessing in disguise. Yeah, boredom is blessing in disguise. Don't underrate it. The art of starting conversation. It varies from person to person because it is not a science, it is art. It is not having any specific rules and regulations. It has its own idea depending on the person to whom we are talking. We can start the conversation with a smile, the other person would smile. Then you can start. Otherwise, if you are smiling and that other person is serious, that shows that he is not at all interested in talking to you. Don't start a conversation with him. Just keep quiet. Silence is golden at that point of time. We can start the conversation by saying common, general statements like, how is the weather today? Oh, is it not good? The other person says, no, it is very, very bad. You should not start arguing with him. It might be good for you because you are in a good mood. The other person might not be in a good mood, so it might look horrible for him. Don't start arguing. Argument is not having any place in conversation. The purpose of conversation is to make us happy, to make us peaceful, relaxed. Conversation will definitely make friend or enemy, depending on the type of conversation we have with each other. Particularly politics, religion, and sex, these are all controversial subjects. We should not start with our opinion on that. Better to avoid them. That is why in our Toastmasters speeches, we request the members to avoid politics, sex, and religion and the speeches. Because people might be having different opinions based on their own culture and based on their own thinking. In the same way, we should also remember that it is not a one-way communication. It is two-way communication. We have to listen. Yes, that's all the more important. To keep the conversation goes interestingly, you should ask some intermediate questions, small questions or statements like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, please continue. Then how did it happen? Something like that. Connected to that conversation. It should not relating to some other conversation. When somebody is talking seriously about his parents' health, you should not say, "Oh, did he see that movie?" No, that is not relevant, right? We have to ask only relevant questions relating to that conversation. We have to be very, very careful. Otherwise, silence is golden. All the best.